Want an Oculus Rift? Well, too bad, because it's sold out. Facebook is testing secret chatbots, Netflix just exploded into 130 new countries, and we're live from, you guessed it, CES. It's Wednesday, January 6th, and this is Crunch Reports. Hey guys, remember 2 days ago when we didn't know how much the Oculus Rift virtual reality headset price would be? Well, it's a brand new world today because we do have a price. It's $599 plus shipping. Oculus will initially ship to 20 countries and will also be available in limited locations at select retailers starting in April. Now, pre-orders opened up earlier today, and the site had a little trouble staying up, which is a little curious because, Facebook owns Oculus. And Oculus founder Palmer Luckey tweeted, "We are experiencing insanely high load. Credit card processing is trying to stay live under load from mass script kiddie fraud attempts." Reminder that you also need to own a PC that can actually power Rift to use its VR capabilities, so that'll be an additional cost if you don't already have a pretty spiffy computer. Oculus says it will also have Oculus-ready PC plus Rift bundles available for pre-order in February, starting at $1,499. The Rift is slated to ship in March, although the pre-order site is already saying it's sold out until May if you didn't get on it already. Better luck next time, everybody. Big Facebook news. This is a good one. Sources tell TechCrunch the company's given some developers access to an unannounced chat SDK to build bots inside Messenger for shopping, booking travel, and lots of other things. The idea is that users can send text messages to chat directly and then get information or images or location services, product prices, buy buttons. The possibilities are endless, really. The chat SDK can also tap into Messenger's built-in payment system, and another bot called Assist offers interactive bot functionality in Messenger itself, which is very WeChat of Facebook. Don't you think it's very much how WeChat works? WeChat and also Japan's Line both have had a lot of success bundling official accounts or chatbots inside the instant messaging app that their customers are already using all day to order taxis, buy movie tickets, pay bills, and more. Apple famously just doesn't show up to CES. Apple likes to do its own thing, but the company did have some news of its own today, announcing a record-breaking holiday season for its App Store, with over $1.1 billion spent on apps and in-app purchases in the 2 weeks ending January 3rd. In fact, Apple says it broke records for both traffic and purchases. And interestingly, New Year's Day 2016 beat Christmas Day to become the App Store's biggest day in history. Interesting, a lot of people were just buying apps that day. Speaking of mobile users, analytics firm Flurry, which is owned by Yahoo, found that 40% of the 58% total growth in mobile app sessions came from existing users. That was in 2015. Now, big numbers like that basically mean companies have to spend more time re-engaging their existing users rather than just relying on new users to fuel app growth. Games declined 2% year over year, but Flurry says that every other app category grew in 2015, with personalization apps, news and magazine apps, and productivity apps seeing the biggest jump. Time spent on phablets, those are the big phones that some of us put in our back pockets, phablets grew 334% year over year compared to 170% for all form factors. So mobile's growing, but people really like big phones, and Flurry believes that phablets will actually be the top form factor by October of 2016. Volkswagen had a bit of an emissions fiasco this year when the public learned that the company deliberately placed emissions cheating software in more than 500,000 vehicles sold in the United States. Not a great year for VW. In fact, the US government filed a lawsuit against Volkswagen on Monday in Detroit, Michigan. But that didn't stop the company from unveiling 2 connected and all-electric concept cars here at CES, the e-Golf Touch and the Buddy microbus. Let's start with the Buddy. It's very cool. It's a small version of the VW bus that my parents and I had when I was a little kid in the 70s. But some connected bells and whistles are cool, like letting you know if a visitor is at the front of your house, what's in your fridge. It can make sure your robot cleaner is ready before you get home. If you're wondering what any of this means, we don't really know, but okay. The car can also handle package pickup and delivery with a built-in drop box that your delivery person can use for packages when your car is parked outside your house. Very cool. The e-Golf Touch is an updated Golf R Touch concept car Volkswagen showed off here last year. But this one's electric, and it comes with a 9.2-inch touchable dashboard and compatible with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MirrorLink. Netflix, woo, Netflix just expanded its service to 130 new countries. Yeah, you heard me right, 130, including India, Russia, and Indonesia. The company now claims 70 million customers in more than 190 countries worldwide. Crucially, though, this expansion does not include China, despite Netflix reportedly being in talks with Alibaba about a potential partnership. Then Alibaba launched its own subscription-based streaming service in China and probably kind of killed that whole deal. Netflix will also be unavailable in Crimea, North Korea, and Syria due to U.S. government restrictions on American companies. The company confirmed in an official announcement, in case you were wondering. But hey, there are a lot of other places. 130 new countries is a big expansion and kind of a surprise announcement here at CES. And that is the report for today. This episode was brought to you by Go90. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube, and you can also find us on the CES floor tomorrow. We're going to be here all week. See you then.